Good evening, sports fans, and welcome back to the HCM YouTube channel. So today, as you'll see, we've got the Civic out to play. So we're here at Cadwell Park. So myself, Chris, yep, his wave, here he is. So Chris is in the Subaru BRZ. This has been faultless all day. However, this is not necessarily been faultless all day. So we've had, well, as you can see, it's finished. Obviously we're here, that's the first thing. So we made it, we drove it. As you would have seen from the previous video, with the dyno video, the car actually went on the dyno and it did really well. It didn't overheat or have any problems. So we just got the course guide, because I've dropped an engine mount bolt somewhere. A little bit of course marshals, they've managed to find an engine mount bolt that's managed to waggle its way loose. One of the few issues I've had today. So I set it all, I tracked it, and I'd done the alignment at home, and did the caster and the camber adjustments. I only set it to really soft settings. Stiffening it up made a huge amount of difference. So these are BT coilover, what you will have seen from a previous video. If not, go and check them out. Firstly, we ran on the 808Rs, so they're not the RSs, but the 808Rs. It was good until they got really hot, and the track temperature got really, really hot. So the tyre did boil over, and it started to get a bit skiddy. And I'll show you in the next few clips in a bit. So then after lunch, or at lunchtime, we had a visit from Anthony Cox. Shout out to Coxie, because we managed to help us sort out an alternator problem we had. It seemed like it was a voltage regulator that was causing a bit of an issue. And then had a huge issue with the battery kill switch. So it's got like a little peg in it, and without the kill switch, you can't turn the car on. So this little piggy here, the pin decided it wanted to work its way out. It turned it, so it wouldn't turn the car on fully. It would only turn on all the little displays. It wouldn't turn anything else on. So it was not turning on the main power. So that was annoying. So we missed a couple of sessions for that. So we paid a trip to Screwfix here in Louth. So we're obviously Cadwell Park, and Louth is the closest place. So we managed to get that sorted, got the pin in, and managed to turn the key. Perfect. Car was brilliant. So then after that, we bolted on these bad boys. So I did a lap and a half, they came up to temperature, and honestly they were absolutely fantastic. So you can see the rears, we've got a bit of camber on there, so I do need to stand the wheel up a bit more, because I've got a bit too much camber, so you can see it's starting to pick up a bit on there, and it's not really using the outside of the tyre. I'll quit my jibber jabber, and I'll stick a few videos here, so enjoy.
absolute class.
So hope you enjoyed those videos, and thoroughly enjoyed it. So we're pretty much at the end of the day here, and there's a lot of people packing up, including us. So we've just changed back to those wheels. Chris has happily done that for me, and I've managed to tighten the engine mounts up, and the scrutineer is actually going to find, or the marshal's going to find my bowl and hopefully get that back, so it saves getting another one. We're done for today. So it's bye from Chris, and it's bye from me. So thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button here below. Also drop us a like, drop us a bell symbol, drop us everything, and get out and do a track day, and absolutely love it. So just before we finish, before I drive home, Yip's already gone and disappeared, but I just want to do a massive shout out to everybody who's helped me with this project. So firstly, my missus for coming up with me, Chris Yip for helping me out, Roy Bay for helping me out, Coxie for helping me out, and just take it away, thanks for the sponsorship. So I'm glad to be part of that, and just everybody else, thank you. Cheers for helping me. And yeah, today's been a roller coaster. I was expecting nothing today, so I'm really proud of what we've achieved. We can only build up from here, so I'm just really excited for the next one. So, go to Donington Park in August. We'll see you soon. Take it easy.